Welcome back to AutoCraft. My name's Alex FPS, and today we're gonna do a little bit of a prank. Just a tiny one here, and we're not actually done with this one. We got a little bit more to add on just at the end of this. And this is actually Zame's shop. This is Zame and Stuff and Things Dye Shop. That's why I said D-Y-E before. Now it says D-I-E. Really because I want to get some revenge on Zame. For last video, you guys might have saw, he took my head and he called me Shredder. And it's an insult, because that's the bad guy in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And what I'm doing right now is just placing a few more blocks to emphasize the whole dying part. Let's go take a look at it real quick. Oh, it looks perfect. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get on to the next part of this. Actually, got one more prank coming up, and I'm going to put my face on a mountain, I think. So this is Zame's mountain. You can see it kind of overlooks my place. Now, I was thinking, maybe this mountain needs a bit of an overhaul. I have an idea. And I'm actually just going to hop into a super quick time lapse of this. Right at the beginning of the video, we're going to hit a time lapse of what I'm going to do to this mountain to make it a little bit better. And then we'll have to figure out if Zame likes it or not. So let's hit it. Here it is, my face on the side of Zame's mountain. Now, I was going to put it facing my city, but I decided it was better to put it facing his city, or where he's going to be building stuff in the future. So he has down here some plans. As you can see, he's got some stuff going on there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's building some stuff. So I want to make sure I was overlooking his lands, and that over there is like his industrial district. So it's kind of in a good spot. Now, I didn't even have good skin tones for this guy, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I don't have rosy cheeks or anything on that one, but you know, it's good. So this is a little bit of a payback for Zame. I'm thinking about putting something inside of it. Like, I don't know what to put in there. We are stealing his beacon and we're putting it inside of my face. Oh, he has a whole bunch of iron sitting there without a beacon on it. So it might be perfect. Who knows? I think that's going to do it for the pranking on Zame. Nothing crazy. We're nice guys, right? We don't want to hate each other. But he did prank me right after giving me gold for a truce. And I even used his gold in my build, so now I feel kind of bad for that. Here we are in a creative world, and this is my 116 test world where I've built some of my mock-up stuff. As you can see, all the things behind me. And, well, one thing I've been working on is a new shop/minigame. And what this is, well, it's going to be called Challenge Accepted. And the diamonds aren't really going to be a thing. Well, I mean, I might have some diamonds on display, but not the theme of it. And what you do is you'll place one diamond in here, and you'll get a challenge. Now, these challenges will have something written on it. And those challenges are going to range from a few things. I asked in my last video for some ideas. Unfortunately, I didn't get any ideas in the comments. But what I'm going to do is I'm still going to go ahead and create this shop. I don't know if I'm going to get more than one there. All right, it might be empty now. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to explain how this works. So if you put a diamond in here, which is the payment to get a random challenge. You're going to get a random challenge, and then that challenge is going to tell you something like, collect a box of Blackstone. And if you deliver a box of Blackstone, then it will pay out, say, 3 diamond blocks. So it's essentially like me challenging players to go get things for me, in a sense. And I think I like the idea. There's 1 diamond, and then bloop, and it'll all be hidden, and I'll probably do different sections for each challenge, 9 total sections, because there's obviously 9 spaces here. And I'm gonna go build that in the shopping district right now. Here we are back with our build here. We got our challenge accepted complete over here. Yeah, CA on the wall there, and we're gonna go ahead and turn around. And well, before we do that, there's been like 8 people online today, and nobody's noticed it, or if they have, they haven't said anything to me. Earlier, this place was busy as I was building this. There was people like all around me. It was crazy. And they even kind of pranked me a little bit as I was writing these books because it takes a while to write the books. Anyway, what we are here to do is explain how this thing works. And well, first of all, we're gonna need a diamond. Oh, I have one. I have a reason for that diamond. Okay, so I need another diamond. All right, cool. So the way this works is, well, we can take this out first of all. All right, because it is now about to be officially open, and we're gonna go ahead and put in a book in each chest. You can see that there is a payment already in these chests, and then the person will have to read the book to figure out what their challenge is, and hopefully they understand what they're getting themselves into, because one of them not a good one. But it's random, so if you get the not good one, that's just unfortunate. So the way this works is if you want to get a challenge, we should walk up and first of all read the book. And the book basically says, "Welcome to challenge accepted. To receive a challenge, deposit one diamond in this chest. A challenge number will appear near you, which is going to come out of the ground. And then you'll proceed to the corresponding shulker box for the challenge details. Arrow for the next page, just so everybody knows. If you complete the challenge, you are allowed to take the reward and leave the challenge item or items in its place. To accept the challenge, rename." Ooh, it's supposed to say your challenge. We're going to leave it because I don't want to redo this. I don't have to remake this book. Rename your challenge paper with your name and leave it in the correct shulker. Actually, put a piece of paper in each one so it doesn't matter. You have 48 hours to complete this challenge on the honor system. And then after 48 hours, your shulker challenge box will be removed and reset. Do you accept the challenge? All right, so let's reset that back and put it in. And so basically, you're going to walk up and you're going to put a diamond in the chest. And once you close the chest, it'll go away. And then look at that. You got a challenge. So challenge number 3. So for me, I have challenge number 3. And then I would grab this. I would rename this, with my name on it or whatever. That way I know who has it. And then I would read this book. This one is basically just deliver up to 9 unique mini blocks. So I could come in here with mini blocks and then take one at a time, depending on how many mini blocks I put in. Pretty easy one there. So it costs 1 diamond, and you could get up to 9 diamonds for something pretty easy. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. There's one for trident, one for blackstone, and then there's those 3 others that I want people to have to find out on their own. So the way it works is, as I explained earlier, all the challenges are in here 1 through 6, and it's just, they pop out randomly, and they'll go right into your inventory. So that's pretty much it for that. It's pretty simple, and it works pretty well. All the redstone is underneath and behind. And what I've been doing is going back through here, and like you guys saw in the creative world, down here is all the redstone, and the dispenser's right above that target block, and it works well. So there are some diamonds already in the system, because it sorts through it or whatever. So it is hanging out there. I could have reduced the number of diamonds, but I have plenty to hang out there. I'm not worried about those 41 or 42 to 43 diamonds. So we're just gonna go ahead and plug this back up. And one last thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over to the Zame shop. That's why I had that extra diamond on me. Let's go ahead and fly over because it's kind of far. All right, so this is Zame shop. I showed in my last video how it works, and actually I want to buy something from here this time. I need more of these sea lanterns, so I'm going to follow the directions. Oh, he has the receipts thing working. Sick. Okay, payment along with receipts. Okay, so then I'm pretty sure the way this works is I do that, and that means he has 44 stacks of sea lanterns, and so it's 1 per 64. Place the item in here. All right, and then I have to wait until that lights off. All right, so I'm gonna hang out here for a second. You can see order is being sent to the warehouse, and then that light should change when it's been delivered to the warehouse. Oh, there it is. And then on to the next step soon. Wow, he's done really well on this timing. It's awesome. An order is ready for delivery. I heard noises. Almost there. Oh, order is ready for delivery. Press the button behind you. Oh, when the button light is on. Okay, so if it's off, I don't press it. So then press. Whoop. And we'll see what happens here. And there it is, like magic. It just appears. And it's perfect. And that's it. It's gone. Okay, so then receipt for purchases. Sea lanterns. Perfect. I guess I grabbed that. And then payment along with receipt. So somebody else has already purchased sea lanterns here. We're going to go ahead and do that. That way he knows it's separate. He can stack them or whatever. But there it is. So I now have 64 emeralds. Or emeralds. 64 sea lanterns. And what I'm gonna do with them is put some behind this wall. You can see when I was behind there, I already had some opened up. Ooh, whoops. What I want to do is this. I actually need to go and grab those extra blocks there. I'm gonna fly on in here, plug up this extra stuff, grab that, and can I get up? There we go. And we're gonna finish putting some sea lanterns through here just so that it's kind of like illuminated in the background because light goes through walls. And that's really it. So this whole place is pretty much done. You can see I have a chicken with the armor stand posing, kind of like pointing at you, calling you a chicken for not accepting the challenge. It's a little bit trolly, but there's actually one more thing I need to do while we're here. We're gonna need to get this out. And I think I'm just gonna grab these, kind of a lot. We're gonna grab 10 of these. You'll see why in a second. And put the that back, the bling box. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head up to this beacon shop. We got one more thing I want to do in this video before we call it. Can I please fly? Thank you. And what we're gonna do here is, well, we're gonna help out Death Dealer by giving him some diamonds. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we are going to do that. So he now has 10 diamond blocks, and I have 10 beacons. And I think that's all I want to do here. Yeah, so that got buried. This is the bone shop, and Mechanic was just online. You probably saw him log off, but he is moving this back above ground here because, well, we did some terraforming or greenscaping as I called it before. And so he's going to fix that, put it on top. Hopefully, if he needs help, you know, he'll let us know, but I think he said he's going to take care of it. All right, so let's head on back to the house for our one last thing. Okay, we're back inside our villager library, I think we're calling it. And we're going to swap out some of these for some of these beacons we have. Because there's just a lot of lanterns in here. And, you know, I don't want too many lanterns. It looks a little weird to me. And I made this kind of random chandelier thing. But I think I'm going to make it... Well, it's still going to be random. But it's going to have beacons instead of lanterns. I'm going to go ahead and break up all of this stuff. If I can get over to it. I'm going to have to go down there and get those chains. All right, and there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, let's hop down here real fast. That's right, we're gonna be hanging beacons off of this because we're rich like that and we want to flex some of our riches inside our build. So we're gonna go ahead and, you know, modify this ever so slightly. Actually, not that slightly. We're gonna just do this. And then I think I want to just go ahead and... Do I just want to hang the beacon straight off of there? I kind of do. I don't even know if I want to put chains up there anymore. Let's do it. Let's just do it like that. And then we need to put one on the other side. Like so. And bloop. All right, so now we get some beacon lighting hanging up from the ceiling here. So no chains needed. I think it looks pretty good the way it is. Let's go ahead and hop down and take a look at it from down below. There it is. I think it looks really good. I feel like the obsidian bottoms kind of blend in with the black stone there. So I think it works out well. And I might mess around in the future and change it up, but for now, I think I'm just going to leave it that way. Turn around, and there it is. Our beacon lighting is now in. This place should be fully lit and safe for our villagers. Let's double check. Yeah, block everything is 8 or higher. 7 is where things can start spawning, so I think we're good with 8. And should be no problem. And we have an iron golem anyway. It shouldn't be too hectic. As you can see, I've been messing around with shaders a bit. You might have noticed in the thumbnail. And well, ooh, that's bright. That is a bright sun. So I'm actually going to end the video right there. If you guys watched all the way to the end, type the number 9 in the chat. I know it's weird, but just do me a favor. If you watch to the end, I want to know you're here. Type 9 in the chat. Let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. I really appreciate y'all watching. And I'll see you next time.